Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And today I thought that we should do a little bit of DIY, home improvement. I'm in my new bathroom on the second floor of my house, which is being built. I'm having a handyman build this for me so that something happens. But I thought that I would do a little bit myself. So over here I have the window that he put in actually, and I want to put in the window frame of it because, well, he's gonna be tiling here hopefully next week. And also over here he has already put on the wood for the tiles going this way. So I need the window frame thing, what do you call that, where you put your potted plants or whatever. You shouldn't really put those in the bathroom if they fall down and break the tiles, but well, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna be putting that in, and I ordered these windows with a groove in them so that the window frame will go inside of the window here and have a good fastening in there, and I have done that on previous windows as well. So let's go check one of those. So here we are downstairs, and I have a window frame in here that I've put in years back. I see that I haven't done the greatest job here, but well, this room was never completed. But I want to do the same thing upstairs. I have to be careful. I have standardized on 5 centimeters here. On one side upstairs, that's going to be good. On the other side, it's not going to be as good. But this is what I'm doing. This window also had that groove that I'm going into here. I purchased this wood some time ago and it has been sitting around. Is it called a window sill? Window sill? I don't know. But the wood is sitting here. I bought it. This floor is really noisy. But yeah, it's sitting right there, and I need to measure up how long it has to be and how to cut it and stuff like that. Yeah, it has to go in here. Someone is using a chainsaw outside. Over here there's a lot of room, no problem. Over here, this is where the toilet is gonna go, and this plate here is gonna be tiled as well. There's not enough space here. Right now there is actually 5 centimeters from here to there, but when tiles are mounted here, it's gonna be less. But yeah, I need to have that in mind so I don't mess that up. Okay, so we're measuring how far to there. We have 153.5. So that must be 158.5. 158.5. Remember that? Okay. We're gonna get the wood out of the plastic here. Figure out which side we're gonna cut. There's probably a good side and a bad side. Which one I prefer to look at. So this was a rather expensive piece. I believe I paid about $50 for this. So if I mess it up, it's one of the more expensive screw-ups. So we're gonna try not to do that. We always do, but well, you know. This side is okay. It's a bit dark down here, but that could be the part that would be cut off. Let's check the other side. Here we have some weird stuff going on. How does that look on the camera? Looks better on the camera. That measurement that you were supposed to remember, what was that again? You forgot? Really? Come on, dude. We're about here. 158.5. So we would be taking some of this weird stuff off, but yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So measure that out. Stay. And make sure it's at the end, up on the other end, and 100. 158.5. Don't have that doubling up here. I'm gonna have to take off a little bit over where the toilet is gonna be at, but yeah, this is close enough. It's a window frame. No one is gonna see a few centimeters. There we are. Nice line. Okay, I have been cutting all kind of crap with this, so it's very dull. I can see that it's even missing some teeth. So, guess I have to go a bit slower than that. That was definitely not perfect. And it didn't follow the line very well. The line is here. And I started out great, but then it wandered away from the line. That's terrible. Okay, I was able to fix it by taking the circular saw and putting it down the line here. And yeah, getting rid of a little bit more. So now we're gonna remove the battery from the circular saw and put it over to this random optical, it's a sander. Yep, I need to go do some more measurements. It of course has to go all the way in, but we need to remove some of this for the wall. Yes. Now I'll measure just how much. Okay, so we are measuring here, and it needs to go into this groove in the window. So from there's like 9.5 centimeters, but there is a tile coming on top of that, so we are up to, I would say, about 11 centimeters there. Yeah, plus some tiling adhesive, so 11 centimeters out. But over here on the other side, I actually found that it's ever so slightly less. You go in here, it's about 9.5, but put that tile on, we are at about 10.6. And that's 4 millimeters for tiling adhesive. I don't know if that's too much. I think it's too much. I'm gonna make it just shy of 11 centimeters. So it is easier to take off a little bit more wood than putting some more back on. So we're gonna go with this. Yeah. We have to remove that. Okay, I have fixed both ends now, and it does not go in as it is. I need to remove a little bit of drywall in there to fit it in. But it's close. I think I'm about ready to mess with the router and route out that piece that goes in to the window itself. I need to go find the bits for the router. Here is my router. It has a bit of a story to it. When I bought this house 15 years ago, after doing that, I did not have a lot of money, and I was gonna start renovating this house. This was back in 2005, 2006-ish, next to no money, and the house was full of windows that had only one pane of glass. single layer glass. And my big thought was that I would take each window and I would route out room for 2 layers of glass so that I could do that. And that would be way cheaper than actually buying new windows for the whole place. But it turned out every single window took me an entire weekend to do. And there was a lot of windows. It was not an entire window. It's like every window composed of like 6 smaller windows that had to be routed out and painted and painfully put in new glass and stuff. And to do that, I bought this very cheap router, and yeah, I haven't used it much since then. I did 1 window and then I gave up. I had bought glass for more than 1 window, but I could see I would never get completed. So instead I did other projects, and I saved up and I purchased new plastic windows. It was a lot of money back then, but I got it done eventually. Also got some router bits for it. So I think this one used to be good. Yeah, probably still is. It's the worn one, so that's probably the one that is good. There's a button somewhere. Yeah, you can press that so that it doesn't turn around. We call these a Swedish key. I don't know why. And what I need to do is measure how far this has to go into the window. And it doesn't need to go all the way in. If I'm missing a millimeter in there, that's fine. So, and then I'll adjust this so that I can plane half of the board. I have to put it up some awesome nice way so that I can handle it. This window right here was the first one that I tried to improve by routing in 2 layers of glass. It has since been replaced. These windows are rather expensive. They're about $800 a piece. So the smaller one over here, that was the first one that I replaced up here because it was broken and falling down. It's a little bit different than all the other windows because I found this one, and then afterwards I found a cheaper way to get these. Okay, we are preparing for the routing bit. So I have clamped this window frame silt something to a couple of boards so that it's kind of it's wobbly, but it's not going anywhere. And I need to go measure how far the bit has to go out of the router. That was funny. It's exactly where it needs to be. You're usually never that lucky, but well, today I was. I need to remove some wood on the top of this, and well, you kind of do it like that. You put the router there, and then you remove some wood on one of the sides, and then you adjust it and you remove a little bit more wood. And yeah, I need to go down to about 1 centimeter here, and this is 1.8, I believe. Should we just, for the heck of it, measure that? Yeah, 1.8. Let's see, 18 millimeters. That's 1.8 centimeters. So we need to go down to about 1, and I need to find out which side I'm going to be removing that wood from. I forget. I believe that's the side that goes up. Oh, that's the side that goes down. It has those marks on it. So I need to remove the wood from the other side. That is nice to know. Let's see. I'm removing wood on that side. Okay, that didn't remove very much. Okay, that's not supposed to come out. Really, it did it again, and it broke the bit this time. And yeah, that only have one other bit that can do the same straight line, and that is more beefy.
that one. I see I have also used this one. Okay, with the right tools that took no time at all, and that's a bloody lie. This is about 1 centimeter now, or 10 millimeters. So yeah, we got there. That sucked. So obviously I have made a bloody mess here, but I haven't touched the bathroom yet, and that is a grave mistake. Here it's still way too clean, so that's why I figured out that this lip here is too high. I need to shorten that down so that otherwise I will not, well, the top of this, no, the bottom of this has to be level with this. And over here it's not much that is doing the difference. Over here it's a bit more. I have to take off almost a centimeter there. So yeah, we need to make a mess out here as well. Circle us all. It doesn't need to go that far through. There. Fuck no. So over here we have a bit of a wall problem. It touches. It's supposed to go under there. We need to take a bit of that off. It's just another piece of... Yeah, I knew it was too early to vacuum out here. I don't think I've ever mentioned these Ryobi battery driven tools. They are awesome. Yeah. Now it goes all the way in. Now it just needs to go inside of that, yeah. And there's a reason why it doesn't do that, so let's see that. So there is no holes here in the window in the very end, so we need to cut some of this off for it to go in the rest of the way. It's dark down there in that crack. So, okay. There we are. That's one of them. Oh boy, this is not the work I'm used to. And this is kind of why I have someone else helping finishing my house. This has taken me, I think, 4 hours by now. And there is still a bit of work into it. You can see it's leading that way, which means that I have to go down here and at some point right there-ish take off some more of this so that it will lean a little bit more out this way. Yeah, So, but I think I'm gonna end the video here because it's in, it looks good. If I remove this, you can't see that it's not completely straight. You can maybe see that I have removed ever so slightly too much wood out here. When the tiles comes on the wall, like there, that will definitely help. But I might have removed a millimeter too much, but it's not gonna, yeah, it's nothing that I can't hide again. Doing a little bit of home improvement here at my playhouse. I'm sweating doing it. I just reached 200 patrons, so I would like to give a special thanks to all of my patrons and for helping me to reach that milestone, which has been a long time coming. I have been just about 180, 190 for years, and well, I cheated and I shamelessly self-promoted myself on Facebook and Twitter. So thank you very much, and thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.